Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no day off. Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no day off.
Low Gio La Barrieta, puro raps con la pinche neta. Shit on my name, pero me di cuenta.
Welcome, AKM Publishing. We want to welcome Chingo Bling to the Plug Magazine.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It's an honor. I want to say that you are one of my heroes, personally.
Thank you, brother.
I've been looking up to you since a very, very young age.
For sure.
You inspire a lot of people, so that's why I asked you personally to come through and give us a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah, man, for sure. Shout out to everybody reading.
Hell yeah. How do you stay so funny?
Man, when it's showtime, I turn it on. When it's showtime, I make sure I always have new ideas and ready to give people a good performance.
So, my wife wanted me to ask you, are you funny like this at home, or are you Mr. Serious at home and just funny on camera?
I mean, we got a bunch of kids, so usually it's just like, you know, change that one. What does that one want? Like, you know, we got to take them outside. You know, you ain't got time to be funny. When it's like me and my girl, and it's like, okay, now we're chilling. Now we're able to like laugh at South Park, you know, the cartoon, or watch you know, when it's time to really chill and you're just out minding your business and funny stuff happens, for sure. Sometimes you got to write it down even.
I want to tell people that when we first met, I was trying to be goofy, and you just looked at me all serious. And then my ruka elbowed me, and she was like, hey.
Where, at the wedding?
Yeah, the wedding.
Oh, I didn't catch that you were trying to be goofy. I must have forgot that part.
Because when I first met you, all I could see was the big hat in the shadow because I was already a little drunk. And you were not wearing the hat.
But you could just see the shadow.
I could see it, bro. It was crazy.
It was like, was it Bruce Wayne?
It was crazy. I could see it in the shadow. I was like looking away. I could see the big hat. And I was like, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. And then I talked to you, and then sure enough, wasn't it?
That was how I first met him, when I seen him without the hat. I had to look at him like a couple of times to make sure.
Both are.
But look, I'm gonna tell you a story. The other day I went to look at some little property. It was like a duplex or something. It was in Sunnyside on the south side of Houston.
Okay.
And I exit off 288, and I'm like, damn, this is pretty dope. It's like a suburb-ish type of vibe, like a third ward, but more out in the burbs. Like,
right.
I saw a nice little elementary school. Like, everything looked legit. You know, kids with their school bags, and it looked clean and legit. And then I made a left to look at the property. I'm like, okay, the building looks cool. I'm like, it's an abandoned lot next door where they put like an abandoned like a shopping cart. It's some junk right there. No, it's not a deal breaker.
Clean it up.
You get to the end of the street, now you hit Belford. That's a boulevard. Right. Now you see like 10 homeless. I don't know if they were mentally ill, but they're just living in squalor, laid out, drugged out. Like, it looks like a garage sale for druggies.
You're definitely not in a good area.
Yeah, and then you look to your right, and now it's like a General Dollar, Family Dollar. Now the Johns are pulling in, and you got the like drugged out prostitution happening. Right. They probably got a pimp. You got Houston got all this human trafficking.
Yes.
So now you look at it like, bro, we in the school zone. That's somebody's Thea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all come arrest this pimp, now you done took a father out of this house.
Shout out to Thea.
All the members of the Thea, stand back, stand by. Now if you incarcerate this person, you know, I'm not here to judge as to why people got into this situation. And is the solution, call the feds, lock everybody up, tough on crime. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we got to find balance. And that's tying back to now the music and the culture. And would somebody with a lot of power who maybe sells a whole bunch of, maybe they own Seagram's Gin and they also own Universal Records.
Right.
Same owner.
Right.
You know, maybe you sell whatever these bad people get out of destabilizing the community and throwing off a whole generation of females, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just, it's unfortunate, it's sad, but now I look back at the music that I grew up listening to and love and even helped create, a culture that I was a part of. I was all about trying to be Mr. Mercedes-Benz, trying to flash me some little jewelry. You know what I mean? I'm bored. Let's go to the mall. You know what I mean? Just, let's go to the club. And you out there just being young on some whatever. And now you look back and it's like, ooh, now I'm conscious of my information diet. Now I'm conscious of what music. I'm not like a stickler for like, oh, that's bad words or nothing like that.
Right.
I still can enjoy some ignorant ass, negative ass hip hop.
Yeah.
But we have to be more conscious of the stuff we're putting out there because it's almost like it echoes.
It affects you.
It's like you dropping a little bloop, and but somebody heard it.
It's
somebody
like when you put on a smoking track, you want to light up.
Yeah. So and if you dig deeper into that, not like it's like magic, but you're influencing.
Yes.
You're persuading. You're promoting something. You're making it cool. And I'm not saying we all got to go out and be holy roller or holy moly, and we got to just not cuss ever at all. I still cuss on stage, you know what I mean? But I'm not against the idea that are there negative elements purposely trying to dismantle hip-hop culture, which used to be very positive at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes you can look at stuff as like a battle of good and evil.
You signed a record label deal with Asylum?
Yeah, I did a distribution deal.
Distribution deal, so it's in a record deal.
So I still own the masters.
Okay, so you still own
It's like a partnership.
Okay, so there's a rumor that you got a big amount of money. Is that
I probably
true or
started
false?
that rumor. It's probably false, and I probably started that rumor.
Okay, cool.
Information warfare, brother.
Yeah.
Sun
okay. Hell yeah, that's what we want to hear. Okay, so rumors probably true.
Well, I remember one time I said $80 million, and somebody.
That's the exact number I have in my notes.
Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no day off. Hustle all year.